Greetings, families. Welcome to Empowered Parents, How to Maximize Your Child's Reading Potential. Your presenter for today is Anjanette McGee Kaysen. Today's parent training is brought to you from Fiddler's Fin Action. Fiddlers is a collaborative network that supports educators and families by providing learning opportunities ranging from prevention to intervention to maximize student achievement. Today we are going to discuss the 5 components of reading, reading with other academics, and reading tips. Parent learning goals. We have some learning goals for you, just as your children have learning goals in school. The purpose of setting goals is to have an end result of what should be accomplished. Parents will learn how to locate the Florida standards for their child's grade level. Parents will learn strategies and ideas on how to increase their child's reading skills. The Florida Standards, College and Career Ready, and the Florida's Best Standards, benchmarks for excellence in student thinking, are guidelines of what our children are learning and the expectations that they are required to learn for their grade level. Take the time to review the standards of what your child is currently learning and review the standards for the next grade level your child will enter for the new school year. The Department of Education provides for you 2 websites to review the standards: www.cpoms.org and www.fldoe.org/standards-review/. CPOMS lists all Florida standards. The first image you see on the screen is the homepage of CPOMS. You can click on I am a Florida parent to obtain access to the Florida standards and resources available to help give you a better understanding of the requirements of learning for your child's grade level. The second image on the screen is where I clicked on the standards to search for the various subject areas. Once you click on a specific subject area, the standards will be listed for you. Here's an example for kindergarten reading Florida standards. The standard reads, demonstrate understanding of spoken words, syllables, and sounds, phonemes. The standard then lists what your child should learn and be able to do before they enter the next grade level in that standard. For example, part of the expectations for kindergarten students are they will recognize and produce rhyming words, count, pronounce, blend, and segment syllables in spoken words. I have a question for you. Do you think teaching reading has changed or stayed the same? Yes, reading is reading. However, how our children are asked questions regarding comprehension has changed. We are asking them to critically think and analyze what they just read. We need to use the same vocabulary that the teacher is using in school when helping our children learn to read for understanding. Higher order thinking questions. These are questions that help to deepen the knowledge of a particular subject. These questions allow children to think critically and challenge the idea of just answering yes or no when given a specific question. Here's a list of the higher order thinking questions that is used when children are asked questions when writing a story or reading a story in school or on their standardized tests. Try to use some of the same vocabulary words when asking your children questions about a story or a book they are reading to you. The 5 components of reading are phonemic awareness, phonics, vocabulary, fluency, and reading comprehension. How is making lemonade related to reading? Let's take a look on the next couple of slides and see. One of the key ingredients to start off making strawberry lemonade are juicy lemons. You know there's no lemonade without lemons. The lemons act as a foundation of your refreshing strawberry lemonade. Just as in reading, phonemic awareness is the foundation of learning to start to read. Phonemic awareness is the knowledge of words are made up of a combination of individual sounds. At this stage, you are able to hear and manipulate sounds. The second key ingredient to preparing refreshing strawberry lemonade is to add strawberries for that extra kick to connect the flavors. Phonics is the relationship between a specific letter and its sound only as it relates to the written word. Phonics connects letters and sounds to make words. The third ingredient you need is sugar. Sugar enhances the flavor of the strawberries and lemons. Vocabulary means children will have an understanding that words on a page have meaning. Vocabulary and reading give students the ability to strengthen and expand their reading skills by learning new words. The fourth ingredient used in making strawberry lemonade is water. Water is used to combine everything together to make the lemonade dynamic. Fluency is the ability to read the text accurately and smoothly. Fluency is when you use expression, intonation, and the pacing of reading. Fluency combines the components of reading so that it sounds like you're just having a conversation. The last ingredient you will need to create the cold strawberry lemonade that excites your taste buds is ice. Reading comprehension uses prior knowledge, making predictions, questioning, story structure, and summarizing. Reading comprehension increases your knowledge to understand everything that you've just read. Parents, I have just given you the 5 key components to reading. Your child must work on all these skills to become a strong reader. Now, every time you see or drink a glass of strawberry lemonade, the 5 components of reading will automatically come to your memory. Reading strategies and fun ideas. Your child can watch their favorite movie or show on an electronic device. And you can have them to read the closed caption words for reading practice when you turn off the sound on the device. Children can write their thoughts in a journal, their dreams and aspirations, reviews of a book they read, and so much more. If you have an opportunity to go outside, your child can practice writing skills by using sidewalk chalk to write positive thoughts so that others can be encouraged. It can even be a fun way to write brain teaser questions so that as a person is walking along the sidewalk, they can try to guess the answer to your question. You can provide the answer further along the sidewalk so they can check to see if they were correct. Here we have the 3-2-1 writing strategy. First, have your child write 3 things that they liked or discovered about the story. Then have them to write 2 things they would like to change or 2 things that they thought were really interesting about the story. Last, have your child write 1 question that makes them wish the author would have revealed in the story. Your child could be the guest reader for the day or the evening. They can dress up as their favorite character. You can have family members gather around the sofa, kitchen table, or a special place in the house or outside the house for them to enjoy a book that your child picked to read. You can have your child read a story virtually online to their family and friends. Each week, you can take turns and have family and friends read a different book. Writing family recipes out on a recipe card or on an electronic device is a great way to keep up family memories. Perhaps you can write and share types of food that you would like or want to explore. Families can have a virtual cooking day. They can prepare a meal virtually and share with their family members and friends online. Here are some super fun science ideas that your children can use with items around your house. Your child can build a bridge with toothpicks, straws, empty toilet paper, and or paper towel rolls. Your child can also make delicious homemade ice cream by hand. They can discuss the differences between their homemade creation and ice cream purchased from the store. For example, look at the similarities and differences in taste, smell, and texture. Your child can also take virtual field trips online. You can Google virtual field trips on your computer. They can visit places like NASA all the way to Africa in the comfort of their home. How can I help my child develop an interest in reading? Family reading time. Our children learn by example. How about taking 10 minutes of the day and every person reads? You can read on an electronic device, a magazine, a book, or even share reading. Pair up your children. Wouldn't it be great that all the children can read a book together? They can share their story and pictures with one another. Research the internet. If you found out that something's really interesting about what you just read, why not dig deeper and go online and do some research about that interesting topic? Some fun reading and social studies can be virtually visiting and reading about local and national museums, parks, or monuments. Read about your history and other cultures. Compare and contrast our culture versus various cultures that you discover through your online research. Some fun social study activities can be making treasure maps of ancient civilization or learn how to make foods from other cultures. There are different activities you can enjoy at home. Your child can have virtual play dates and even a virtual dance party that keeps them up and moving. Parents, please read the words in the middle of the slide out loud. That's right, parents. Results guaranteed. Today you have received several strategies and fun ideas to maximize your child's reading potential. Results are guaranteed if you put into action a plan to help your child become a successful reader. Some parents have shared that their child still struggles with reading, even though they've tried several strategies. If that is so, please take the time to talk with your child's teacher and ask them if there are ways and strategies that you can implement at home. Or perhaps you may need to ask if they need to be tested to see if they qualify for an individual education plan, an IEP. For families who have students on an IEP, you are eligible to receive a free subscription to Special Education Connection from the Florida Department of Education. Special Ed Connection is a web-based resource that parents can use to gain an understanding of what special education is and how it works as their child enters, progresses through, and exits the world of special education requirements. From legal rights to practical application and from student referrals to IEPs, Special Education Connection explains specific procedures and provides real-world application strategies so parents can learn the complexities surrounding special education supports and services. If you are interested in receiving this free web-based resource, Special Education Connection, please fill out the short 3-question Google form to complete your registration by using the link bit.ly/SpedConnect. Some cell phone cameras allow you to receive a QR code image. If you have your cell phone out right now, please open to your camera app. Once your camera app is on, it can download the 4-question survey and you can fill out the information. Once you complete the survey, you will be on your way to a free subscription of Special Education Connection. Congratulations for meeting your parent goals of learning strategies to help your child maximize their reading potential. If you are interested in obtaining digital resources on how you can do all these fun ideas and activities, please visit our website, www.fiddlersaction.org. Click on the Parent tab. There you will find a list of websites of academic enrichment games, STEM projects, virtual field trips, and much more that you can download. You can reach me, Anjanette McGee Cason, via email, anjanette.mcgee-cason@fiddlersaction.org.